Hey, I'm Prim. I'm 21, and I created a twin sister. Do you want to know why? Keep following to find out. Growing up, I was the kind of girl if you passed by on the street, your eyes would just slide right off like butter. Plain, average, completely forgettable. The only highlight of my life, having a ridiculously famous pop star, Brother Cairo. His face was on posters everywhere, from Starbucks to gym walls. And me? I lived off borrowed clout.
Prim, can you get Cairo's autograph for me?
Prim, please give him this gift.
Prim, can you tell Cairo to reply to my D? Grim.
But yeah, other than that, my life was pretty boring. And it got even worse on picture day when a giant red pimple popped up on my face like a literal alarm button. The good news was the photographer couldn't make it. Thank you, universe. Finally on my side. But then, a classmate raised his hand and volunteered to fill in. Oh, it was the artsy photographer who always posted moody deep shots on Instagram. Riven or something. I was doomed.
We're short on time, so everyone gets one shot only. No retakes.
I nearly passed out from the pressure. I stepped onto the backdrop, trying to stay calm, right as Riven pressed the shutter. No, I could not become a school-wide meme right now. But Riven just checked the photos, burst out laughing.
It's cute, huh?
You're calling this cute?
Yeah, way more natural than everyone else's. That's what makes it special.
My face instantly burned me. The most boring girl on the planet is special. After that, I couldn't help but noticing Riven. Well, since he started showing up everywhere. I made a sandwich in the cafeteria. Click! I yawned half asleep. Click! I missed a step on the stairs and almost fell. Click! What is your deal? Do you like me or something? The entire hall froze and turned toward me.
What? No. I'm just working on a grad album for everyone.
Oh my god! The hallway exploded with laughter. Congrats, Prim. You just unlocked a brand new level of humiliation. I complained to Cairo the entire way home. He clearly had no idea how to comfort me, so he dragged me along to his photo shoot instead. The studio was blindingly bright. Staff ran around like crazy. I hid in a corner, sneaking a cookie.
Hey, don't you know models aren't allowed to snack before a shoot?
I'm not a model.
Oh, hey Victor, that's my sister Prim. Prim, this is Victor Knox. Prim, say hi to Victor Knox. He's a talent manager who's discovered a whole lineup of top supermodels.
Yeah, spare me. I'm seeing potential in this painted girl.
My name is Prim.
Tomato, you want a model for today's shoot or not?
Wait, what? Yes, I do.
Then let's move. Someone get paid and hear a makeover. Now.
2 assistants rushed in and dragged me away. Hairspray everywhere. Makeup magic happened at lightning speed. Victor himself picked me an outfit that was hotter than the studio lights. An hour later, I barely recognized myself.
That's it. That's what I want to see. Hayden, you were born for the limelight.
Who, me? Before I could even process it, I was pushed straight onto the set, face to face with a photographer.
Prim, is that you?
Oh no! The humiliating memory from that morning came flooding back to me. I did not want to deal with him right now.
Hey Tan, are you getting into position or what?
Peyton?
Yes, I'm Peyton. You must have thought I was Prim, my twin sister.
Exactly. Peyton's on a whole different level now. Can we shoot? Listen, forget Prim, okay? From now on, you're Peyton. Deep breath, relax, find your center.
And somehow, my body just followed his words.
Yes, that's it. Keep going, Peyton. Energy. It's insane.
All I could hear was the rapid click, click, click of the camera, like gunfire. And in the moment, I felt it. A new girl had just been born.
And that's a wrap.
Peyton, wait! Are you free this weekend? I'm having a small exhibition. Would you want to come?
Part of me wanted to scream, yes, please. But my brain was yelling, no, you're not Peyton. What if he finds out? Probably not. Not really my type. Riven froze. The disappointment on his face was painfully obvious, and my heart clenched with it. But if you really want to, I could think about it.
Deal.
That smile. Oh my god, what did I just do? The weekend came. I slipped back into Peyton and stepped into the gallery.
If you get bored, just say the word. I know, these things can be kinda sleep-inducing.
It's fine. I'm good. Which was a lie. My heart was pounding like the opening drums of the Super Bowl. A waiter handed me a glass of orange juice. I took a sip. Disgusting. But I was nervous. so I chugged the whole thing anyway. A second later, my head started spinning like a disco ball. Wait, does this have alcohol in it?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, no! I was as drunk as a soft flan. 5 minutes later, somehow, I was standing on the DJ booth. I hit a random button, and boom! The most fire beat on the playlist dropped. The entire room started moving. The next morning, I was back to being primarily hungover beyond belief and drowning in guilt over ruining Riven's exhibition. Out of nowhere, he rushed to me.
Prim, last night was insane. Do you know how Peyton basically saved the entire gallery?
What? Riven moved way closer than necessary and held his camera up in front of me.
Look, she was confident, wild, just fully alive. That kind of energy pulls everyone in, you know? Because of Peyton, everything came alive.
He was talking about me, okay? About a different version of me. A kind of energy Prim never had. Maybe I was starting to like Peyton more too. After school, I was about to catch the bus like usual when a black car screeched to a stop right in front of me. The door swung open.
Peyton, get in.
For real, Victor Knox was picking me up. The second I sat down, Victor placed a sleek envelope on my lap.
Your pay from the last shoot and 2 tickets to Vegas. Call it a thank you gift.
For me? Are you serious?
Listen, you've got potential. A lot of it. And I want you to sign full-time with my modeling agency.
Really? But I still need to finish school first.
What do you mean? The fashion world is opening its doors to you and you choose school? Ah, boring. Get out.
Just like that, I was dumped out of the car without a shred of mercy. But who cared? I was going to Vegas. Feeling bold, I called Riven immediately. A few hours later, we checked into the fanciest hotel in Vegas. After that, we strolled down the strip, snapping cool photos with total strangers like we were the stars in a movie. Then we passed by this little white chapel, the place where drunken love couples get married in 5 minutes flat. That's when a bold idea lit up in my head. Let's do a fake wedding just for fun. Before Riven could protest, I dragged him straight to the altar for a ceremony with a fake Elvis minister. We stood facing each other under flickering pink neon lights.
Do you take each other in this totally not legally binding ceremony?
Yes, I do.
Peyton, I can't do this. Let's just call this off.
And just like that, he walked away, leaving me there without a single explanation. Back home, back in boring Prim mode. I couldn't stop wondering what was going on in Riven's head. Then I spotted him at the bus stop, camera in hand, looking distracted. I walked over, asked what was up, and he just unloaded everything.
Ever since I met Peyton, who is so confident, bold, living her best life, I just feel ordinary. I'm not worthy of her. What am I supposed to do?
I kept a straight face, but inside, my confidence was skyrocketing. Riven really thought I was so amazing. Amazing that he felt unworthy. Me! I had never felt this valuable in my life.
Quit messing around. The real Chanel is short for a model. For tonight's show, you want to wear a Chanel or not?
Me? I actually get to walk.
Don't be dramatic. You're Peyton. Of course you're walking.
And not just as some random model. I was the vedette, wrapped in a couture masterpiece, walking like the runway was built for me. The crowd went insane, and in that moment, I finally felt it. I was the center of attention. The second the finale walk ended, I rushed backstage to find Victor.
I told you Peyton was born for the spotlight, and there will be plenty more opportunities waiting for you as long as you sign this contract.
I took the pen. My hand trembled, excitement buzzing through me, and I signed it. It was a moment after that Victor personally drove me home. I was so floating from everything when I spotted Riven standing by the door, and he did not look happy.
You were with him all day? Do you know how many times I called you?
Relax. Victor just turned my dream into reality. I'll be traveling the world.
So you're leaving with him. I don't like that you have to stay with me from now on. Wherever you go, whatever you do, whoever you meet, you have to tell me. I need to know.
Are you trying to control me?
You don't get it. I'm scared of losing you to guys like Victor.
Riven, enough. I can't do this anymore. I'm not something you get to own. From now on, we shouldn't see each other.
Under the blinding stage lights, Jinu, my boyfriend, stood tall, looking like a total snack, with his megawatt smile and his eyes sparkling. and his hand was the ultimate flex. A gold trophy shining brighter than my future. The crowd was totally lit, cheering their lungs out. Backstage, I was hiding in the wings, my heart pounding like a bass drop at Coachella. The moment he'd grab my hand, walk out into the spotlight, and say to
The person who's always been by my side, the one I love the most.
He glanced my way, his gaze locking with mine for a split second.
Thank you, Kate.
Wait, what? That's not my name. Did I just get ratioed in real life? Hey there, I'm Rumi, 19 years old. Crazy, right? Just a regular girl somehow dating a famous actor. If you're curious how I got here, please like and subscribe. Honestly, I've been crushing on Jinu since high school. Back then though, he and Kate were the ultimate IT couple, total goals. And I was just the invisible girl in the back, low-key, fangirling over him. But plot twist, when I applied to work at an entertainment company, I landed the gig as his manager. No cap, I was over the moon. Over time, our strictly professional relationship evolved into something more. The only catch, his career wasn't stable yet, so we had to keep our relationship on the down low.
Rumi, once I win the Best Actor award, I'll make us official.
That was the dream we were chasing together. Sure, dating in secret had its challenges, but Feeling found ways to make it work. He was the king of surprises, always pulling off sweet little gestures to make me smile. What are you doing here? Aren't you scared someone will see us?
I'm more scared of you being upset.
We had a few close calls that nearly gave us heart attacks, but honestly, Jinu was a total goat when it came to being a boyfriend. Then one day, the director called us in for a meeting about Jinu's new movie. That's when I learned they'd replaced the lead actress at the last minute. With filming about to start, this last-second switch was giving major chaos vibes.
Wait, wasn't Mira already confirmed as the lead?
Yeah, about that. Mira's dealing with some health stuff, so she had to back out. But don't worry, we've got someone super promising lined up. She's a rising star, and we're putting all our PR muscle behind her. Oh, here she comes.
I turned toward the door and felt like I'd been hit with a plot twist straight out of a Netflix drama. It was Kate.
This is Kate, the new female lead. Kate, meet Jinu. You two are going to spend a lot of time together, so get comfy.
Oh, we've met before. Working together will be a breeze. Right, Jinu?
Her sudden appearance was giving me bad vibes. I could only hope this project would wrap up quickly and without drama. On the ride home, my brain was stuck, replaying the Kate situation on a loop. Jinu had to shake me out of my thoughts.
What's up? I've been calling your name for ages.
Oh, it's nothing.
If you're worried about Kate, don't be. You're the only one for me.
In that moment, all my doubts melted away like snow in the Sunday. I trust you, but let's be real. Girls' intuition is rarely wrong. Kate wasn't even trying to be subtle. She was throwing herself at Jinu every chance she got.
Jinu, can I buy you a drink?
But your girl wasn't about to let that slide. Sorry, Jinu has a shoot right after the party, so no alcohol for him. I can drink for him though. Cheers. Jinu and I couldn't stop laughing as she stormed off like a diva. However, Kate still tries to approach Jinu.
Jinu, the next scene is a kissing scene. I've never done one before, so I think we should practice. What do you think?
Oh, totally. Let's do it.
But we always stayed one step ahead of her.
Oops, forgot to mention I just had onion soup. Hope you're cool with that.
I had to bite my lip to keep from laughing out loud. After getting blocked so many times, Kate's patience snapped.
Who do you think you are, always putting in? You're just his manager.
If only she knew, but obviously I couldn't spill the tea. As his manager, it's my job to make sure he's comfortable right now. I don't think he's loving this, the constant interruptions.
You.
I left Kate fuming behind me, her entitled, bratty behavior getting under my skin.
Who's got my girlfriend all fired up this time?
Startled, I turned to see him lounging on the sofa, a soft grin on his face. Who else could it be?
The movie's almost wrapped up. Don't let her get to you.
He reached over, gently ruffling my hair before leaning in to kiss me. Just like that, my anger melted away. The next day, I was busy organizing Jinu's schedule when Kate strutted over.
A love story between a superstar and his manager. Sounds like something straight out of a cheesy romance novel, doesn't it?
Before I could respond, she shoved her phone in my face. On the screen was a photo of Jinu and me kissing the night before. What do you want?
Simple. Break up with Jinu.
Who do you think you are to tell us what to do? Remember, you're just his ex and a colleague. Nothing more, nothing less.
We were together for 3 years. Do you even know how heartbroken he was when we split? You really think you can replace me? Never.
But now, I'm the one he loves.
If you don't end things with him, I'll make sure his career crashes and burns. Don't test me. I can do far more than you think.
Her words hit like a slap, brazen and ruthless. I was about to fire back when Jinu walked in.
No matter what you do, we're not breaking up.
He grabbed my hand and pulled me out of the room. As we walked, he tried to reassure me, his words full of warmth. I nodded, but deep down, her words planted a seed of worry I couldn't shake. When the film finally aired, it became a massive hit. Jinu skyrocketed to fame. landing major endorsements and becoming the youngest nominee for Best Actor. While I was thrilled for him, my dad's business troubles were draining me emotionally. Still, hearing Jinu's nomination lifted my spirits. On awards night, but when he took to the stage, the thank you, Kate from his mouth felt like a punch to the gut. It was like someone dumped a bucket of ice water over me. After the ceremony, I sought him out to demand answers, but froze when I saw Kate clinging to his arm, acting like they were back together. Don't you have anything to explain to me?
I'm doing what's best for my career. Going public would only hurt me. If you can't accept that, maybe we should end this.
If he had been clear with me, I could have agreed to keep things private, but instead, Jinu chose to break up with me, leaving me deeply disappointed. You've let me down. Jinu, fine. Let's break up. And just like that, everything fell apart. Over fame and ambition, I quit my job the next day and cut ties with them. Soon after, Jinu and Kate became the media's favorite power couple. They attended events together. Even though they never confirmed their relationship, everyone assumed they were back on. 2 months later, the pain lingered. Seeing their pictures still stirred a dull ache in my chest.
Hey, what's got you zoning out like that?
I was startled and turned to see Mira had been sitting next to me without me noticing. Mira is a talented young actress, and I'm currently her manager. Nothing. Get ready. The makeup artist will be here soon. The event starts at 6. Don't be late.
Yes, madame.
At the event, I was helping Mira when I accidentally bumped into Jinu and Kate. Ugh, just my luck.
Rumi, don't tell me you're here stalking Jinu.
Oh, please, he's not that important. If anything, I should thank you for showing me his true colors. Make sure to keep a tight grip on him.
You!
She came closer to me, about to do something, but before I could react, Jinu stepped in to stop her.
Not here. Stop making a scene.
I didn't spare him a glance as I walked away, refusing to stay another second near them. Later, as I left the restroom, I saw Jinu and Kate arguing in the hallway. Their voices raced.
I did what you wanted. Now leave her alone.
Fine, but only if you come back to me.
You're being ridiculous.
He stormed off, leaving Kate fuming, hidden behind a pillar. I replayed their words in my head. Was there more to this mess than I realized? I confided in Mira, and she mentioned having a friend who worked as a staff member at Jinu and Kate's company. Without missing a beat, Mira called her friend to get the inside scoop.
Jinu and Kate? Nah, they're not really dating. The way they act in public is totally different from how they are off camera. Kate clings to him like glue, but Jinu? He's ice cold. It's all just a marketing stunt.
Suddenly, a sharp voice yelled on the other end of the line.
I said I wanted a Starbucks matcha latte. What is this garbage? Do you even have a brain?
I'm sorry, I'll go get it right away.
Useless.
It seemed Mira's friend forgot to hang up her phone because I could hear her ranting to her manager.
I'm so fed up. I worked so hard to get rid of that annoying Rumi, but Jinu still doesn't care about me.
Well, why not try our old trick again?
Good idea. All it took last time was messing with Rumi's dad's job, and Jinu was falling all over himself. If I target her directly now, he'll do whatever I say.
Her words hit me like a truck, so that's why my dad's work had so many issues back then. He even almost lost his job, but after Jinu and I broke up, everything miraculously smoothed out. It wasn't betrayal. Jinu was protecting me all along. It was time to teach Kate a lesson she'd never forget. Mira and Kate were both set to appear on a survival-themed reality show in the forest. Mira and I schemed together, making sure the producers were on board. The director loved Mira's idea of adding a dramatic twist to spice things up to keep the scene authentic, though everything was kept secret. One night, as planned, Mira lured Kate deeper into the woods and then disappeared, leaving her all alone. Kate had no idea hidden cameras were still rolling. As expected, the moment Kate realized she was alone, panic set in.
Mira, where are you? Stop messing around.
Her only reply was the eerie sound of the wind. It was my cue. I stepped out of the shadows. Kate fell right into the trap. She was absolutely losing it, convinced she'd come face to face with a real ghost. Panicked and trembling, she kept pleading with me for mercy.
People as cruel as you must come with me.
I'm not cruel. Please spare me.
Clearly, she wasn't ready to admit anything yet. I stepped closer.
I stole Amira's role.
What else? Be honest.
I sabotaged Jinu's relationship with his girlfriend. I treated my staff horribly too. I know I was wrong. I'll fix everything. Please don't hurt me.
Gotcha. Caught you red-handed.
The camera crew followed close behind. Stepping into view, I threw off the cloak, revealing myself. Kate's face turned beet red, her expression a mix of anger and humiliation.
You, how dare you pull this stunt?
She lunged at me, but Mira intercepted, holding up her phone with a sly grin.
Keep throwing your tantrum. Over 10,000 people are watching you live. Oh wait, make that 10,200.
The live stream went viral, and Kate's career plummeted overnight. No brands or productions wanted to associate with her anymore. Jinu eventually reached out to me, asking me to meet. I agreed it was time to clear the air. Why didn't you just tell me everything?
I didn't want to drag you into my mess. I'm sorry for all the pain I caused. Can you forgive me?
Instead of answering, I tiptoed up and kissed him softly. Some things didn't need words, they just needed understanding. Love needs trust and sincerity. Ambition and deceit only lead to failure. Be kind, stay true. In the end, truth and genuine love will always prevail. Hi, I'm Kaylee from LA. Please like and subscribe. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always loved to sing. My grandma was a professional singer. She sang around the world with the most prestigious orchestras and operas. I miss her and her voice so much. When I got to 10th grade, I became the singer of the family. I went to the most prestigious performing arts school on the West Coast. My favorite class was music, of course, and my favorite club so far was show choir. We had been the best in the state for 14 years, with the trophies to prove it. My best friend, Addison, is also in show choir with me. He and I met in kindergarten and have been inseparable ever since. He's the funniest guy I've ever known. He's also gotten pretty cute over the years too. Or at least that's what all the girls in school think. But I just don't see him that way. Hard to see someone that way when they used to sneak over from next door and put frogs in your bed. Yuck! One day, our show choir teacher, Ms. Conrad, had big news for us.
We've been asked to compete at this year's National Show Choir competition.
All right.
Yeah! But to ensure we get top scores, the soloists will have to be chosen very carefully.
Ms. Conrad told us that we were going to have to audition for the big solo right in front of each other in 1 week. My nemesis, Heidi, started bragging in front of the whole group.
We all know who's gonna get it! Me, of course. Everyone knows I have the stage presence of a star.
I don't know. I think Kaylee might give you a run for your money. She's got star power and the voice to match.
The others' eyes widened. Were they about to fight? Just then, the bell rang. As everyone left the class, I swatted Addison on the arm. Don't start fights with Heidi! She's my biggest competition!
That's exactly why you have to stand up for yourself in front of her.
I just don't want anyone to think I think I'm better than her.
Well then, I guess that's why I'm here. To remind them for you.
Oh, what would I do without you?
Good thing we'll never have to find out.
I was so nervous, even though I'd sung in front of our choir before. But the pressure was on the whole week leading up to auditions. I practiced in the shower, in the bathroom, between classes. I really wanted to beat out Heidi for the big solo at the end of the show. Finally, audition day arrived. I woke up, put on my cutest outfit, curled my hair, and took extra time with my makeup. After all, if I'm gonna be a big star one day, I might as well start dressing like it now. When I stepped out of my house to walk to school with Addison, his cheeks turned super red. What's wrong?
Nothing, you just look different is all. Your hair is.
Oh no! Does it look bad? Maybe I should have worn it up. I'll just go chance.
No, leave it. You look good. Great.
When I arrived in class, Heidi was sitting in the front row, looking totally perfect. What was I thinking? With her shiny hair, big eyes, and as much as I hated to admit it, her beautiful voice. Why would anyone ever look twice at me? But I just tried to remember what my grandma would always say.
It's not about who sings the loudest or looks the prettiest. As long as your song comes from your heart, people can't help but listen.
So I took a deep breath and sat down next to Heidi, right in the front row. She gave me a once-over and rolled her eyes. Who cared what she thought? I knew I looked great. Ms. Conrad sat down at the piano and called Heidi up first. After she finished singing, I applauded politely along with everyone else. Then it was my turn. I stood confidently and turned to face everyone. Addison gave me a thumbs up from the back row. Such a good friend! Ms. Conrad played the opening notes for my song when suddenly the door to the classroom burst open behind me. I turned to look, and standing in the doorway was the most handsome boy I'd ever seen. Tall, with long brown hair that felt perfectly into his eyes. He looked just like a fairy tale prince. My jaw dropped. He handed a note to Ms. Conrad.
Class, this is our newest addition, Patrick.
He waved to everyone, then put his hand on my shoulder, looked deep into my eyes, and said,
I'm so sorry I interrupted your audition. Knock 'em dead.
Then he took my seat right in the front row. I gulped. Oh, now I was nervous again. I shook off my nerves, took a deep breath, and nodded to Ms. Conrad as she played. I could feel the music filling me up all the way to the top. I opened my mouth to sing and let my song come from my heart. When I finished, the whole class burst into applause. I felt like I was walking on air. Patrick got up to sing something last minute. He was so good. The next day, Ms. Conrad put up the list and I had gotten the solo. And she'd even added a duet in the middle of the show for Patrick to sing with me.
Looks like it's you and me, Kaylee. I'm so honored to be singing with someone as talented as you.
I felt my cheeks turn red, and he grinned.
You're so cute when you blush like that. Be careful, or I might just fall in love.
He walked away with a wink at me. I couldn't believe he just said that. And neither could Heidi, who'd been listening around the corner.
Don't get too comfy with that solo. Once Miss Conrad figures out that you'll cave at the first sign of pressure, I'll be ready to step in.
Eavesdrop much? Jealousy isn't your color, Heidi. The next day, we started rehearsing for nationals. Everyone was working so hard, and Patrick and I sounded great together. But when it came to our dance, it was like I'd suddenly grown a second left foot.
No, Kaylee, no. Once more from the top.
Miss Conrad, I'm happy to come up front and show Kaylee how it's done.
Not necessary, but thank you, Heidi.
Just here for the team.
After I knocked Patrick over by mistake for the third time, Ms. Conrad called it a day.
Kaylee, please go home and practice.
Ugh! I could have wiped that smug look off of Heidi's face. Everyone went to start packing up their bags, and I started to head backstage to get my bag when Patrick came up to me.
Hey, gorgeous. Want to stay and practice a little with me? Then it'll be perfect by tomorrow.
Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. Your toes must be all bruised.
That's okay. I really don't mind. And I wouldn't mind spending a little quality time with my co-star.
Well, if you insist. Just then, Addison came up to us.
Hey, Kaylee, ready to go?
That's okay. I should really practice a little longer.
I can practice with you. I could use a few run-throughs myself.
Oh, well, Patrick already offered to stay behind and practice with me here.
He did he? How are you gonna get home?
I can drive her.
Oh, do you live in our neighborhood?
No, but...
I mean, if it's not really convenient for you.
I'm not spending time with Kaylee because it's convenient.
Neither am I.
I'm spending time with her because she's cool.
My face turned bright red. Did he really mean that? Addison, I'm gonna stay here too. Just for a bit to practice. I'll see you later, okay?
Fine. If you insist, I'll see you when you get home.
He turned on his heel and walked out. Patrick turned to me with a grin on his face and held out his hand.
Shall we?
We practiced more, and I was finally getting good. Patrick swung me out for our final spin, then pulled me in close and dipped me. That's when I noticed his face was just so close. His ice blue eyes staring deep into mine. Was he gonna kiss me? Just then, all the lights in the theater went out. Patrick dropped me in shock and I shrieked. All of a sudden, the lights came back on and Ms. Conrad stepped back on stage.
Oh, hey, kids. I am so sorry I didn't realize you were still here.
Ugh, I couldn't believe she'd interrupted our moment. Still, we waved goodbye to her and headed out. A little while later, when Patrick dropped me off, he got out of his car to open my door. Such a gentleman!
It was nice hanging out tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, superstar.
Then he wrapped his arms around me and gave me a big hug. Is this what heaven smelled like? Then I headed up the front walk to my door.
So, do you like him or something?
I whipped around and saw Addison waiting on our front porch swing. I don't know, maybe. He's so cute and really talented.
Okay, cool. I guess, do you still want to practice?
That's okay. I think I got it now.
Okay then. Well then, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Here, I got you a milkshake.
Hey, thanks! He started crossing the yard towards his house. Is it?
Cookies and cream. Your favorite.
Thanks, I'll see you tomorrow.
You know it.
Then it was finally time for nationals. As we arrived at the concert hall, I was overwhelmed by all the other groups here and overheard one girl say to another,
She was a little flat at the end.
I couldn't believe it. What if I lost us the whole competition? All night and throughout all our warm-ups the next day. It was all I could think about. If I messed up again, I'd be letting everyone down, including myself. And there were several famous music industry people judging the competition. What if I ended my career as a singer before it even started? And then, it was almost time to go up. I tried to calm down, but I was shaking like a leaf.
Miss Conrad, Kaylee doesn't look so good.
Miss Conrad came over. She looked pretty nervous herself.
Kaylee, you look terrible. Are you going to be able to perform?
Of course
Because if you're sick, I can always put Heidi on.
I'm ready to go, Miss Conrad!
Just then, I spotted Patrick warming up down the hall. I just need a minute! I raced down the hall towards him. He was stretching, shaking out his hands, jumping up and down. Patrick! His expression was so strange. Was he nervous too? I'm so nervous. Do you think we could practice?
Kaylee, I'm kind of busy.
What if we?
I really just need some space here. Kaylee.
Yesterday you said we were a team. That doesn't feel like a team to me.
I can't do this right now. Could you leave me alone?
Fighting back tears, I ran down the hall and found a corner backstage. I couldn't let anyone see me so upset, especially not Ms. Conrad or Heidi. What was I gonna do? Suddenly, Addison stepped out of the shadows. He looked so handsome in his costume.
Kaylee, are you okay?
I threw my arms around him. He caught me and squeezed tight. I'm so nervous. I overheard one of the other teams say I sounded bad. Ms. Conrad is ready to replace me with Heidi. Patrick isn't any help, and there's amazing industry people out there. And ugh!
You sounded amazing in rehearsal. Those other teams were just jealous. Forget about Patrick and Heidi. Remember why you love to sing? What was it your grandma always said?
Sing from your heart.
Exactly. Just do that.
I took a few deep breaths, and Addison was right. Will you just run the last part of the number with me?
Of course.
And there, in our little corner of the theater, we stepped, we twirled, we kicked in time together. Addison took my hand, spun me around, and dipped me low. I felt his arm slip. He was dropping me, but right before I was sure I'd hit the ground, he caught me with a twinkle in his eye. I swatted his arm. You tricked me.
I'd never drop you. And even if I did, I'll always be here to catch you.
Thank you, Addison. Then he smiled at me so genuinely, and my heart fell into my stomach. What was that?
Places, please. Students' places. Kaylee, are you ready?
Yes, Ms. Conrad. As we all rushed to take our spots to start our number, Addison shot me a wink.
Knock 'em dead, superstar.
You too. As soon as the lights came up on stage, I felt a little thrill of excitement. We danced, we sang, we twirled. Everyone had brought their A game. When it came time for my duet with Patrick, we totally nailed it. But any spark that had been there was gone. As the opening chords of my solo began, the lights shined down on me, and I opened my mouth, and the music poured from my heart. I knew my grandma was right there with me. I hit my final note and held it out forever as everyone finished their steps behind me. As we struck our final pose, the crowd erupted into applause. A standing ovation! I beamed. We totally nailed it. That night, after all the points had been tallied, all the teams gathered on stage behind the judges. Addison reached for my hand and I squeezed back. Thanks for the pep talk. I could have never done it without you.
Of course you could have. I'm just here to remind you.
You're always there for me. He leaned in close, and I felt a flutter in my stomach as he whispered in my ear.
And I always will be, if you let me.
I turned to look directly in his eyes.
Kaylee, I have to tell you.
Just then, the announcer started announcing the winners. Second place, runner-up. Our whole team clasped hands and took a deep breath together.
And the grand prize for this year's National Show Choir competition goes to...
As they said our name, the crowd roared. It was so loud I could hardly think. Confetti rained down on us as Ms. Conrad stepped forward to accept our trophy. I threw my arms around Addison, and he picked me up, swinging me in a circle. We did it! We did it! As we packed up our things in the dressing room and said goodbye to the new friends we'd made at the competition, one of the judges knocked on our dressing room door. He was an exec for a record label back in LA.
I was so impressed with you. Your vocals were so clear and you've got some real presence up there. Give me a call if you think you'd be interested in recording a single.
He handed me his card, and I shook his hand, totally awestruck. Maybe dreams really do come true. I felt so relieved. Not only had I not let everyone down, but I'd made myself proud. On the beach, Addison sat down next to me, running a hand through his hair. When he saw me watching, he grinned, and the butterflies were back.
I'm totally beat, aren't you?
Definitely. I got you something.
Oh yeah?
I pulled out a bag of gummy worms and your favorite.
You're the best, Kay.
He ripped open the bag and dug in. Hey, Addison, what was it you were gonna tell me earlier?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, I have something I want to tell you.
Yeah?
I like you.
Really?
Really.
I like you too. I have for a while now.
Really?
Really.
He took my hand and, I know, my cheeks turned pink.
I got something for you too.
Ooh, okay. I love presents. And then he put his hand on my cheek, leaned in close, and kissed me. It was the perfect end to a perfect day.